Hello everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. A little bit delayed. I had to go and intervene in a cat fight. Naughty Fluffy, bullying the neighbour's cat. So it's all happening here at MadWorldTarot. I have the Crow Tarot on the tarot table for this reading. And it's my Twitter tarot. And the story that I'm looking at this evening is a Twitter rumor, and it is that allegedly Scobie is going to reveal the identity of the royal racist, the alleged royal racist, in his book Endgame, which has been pushed back to November, perhaps to accommodate a new chapter on the alleged royal racist. Who knows? But I'm going to have a look with the Crow Tarot, and we're going to ask if he is in fact going to do this. Remember, at the time of the Oprah interview, the Parkers said that they would not identify the person in question. They would not put that on anybody. But times have changed. And of course, Harry walked the whole thing back in his interview with Tom Bradley and said, oh no, we didn't accuse anyone of being racist. We just were pointing out their unconscious bias. But now we get this rumour, so I'm going to have a look at it. Is Omid going to actually go there? Who is he going to finger? Now, according to this tweet, the person in question is one of the nicest and most hard-working royals. So that narrows the field down to working royals and then hard-working royals. Sounds to me like a woman. I don't think it's King Charles. I don't think it's Prince William or Edward. It's not Queen Camilla. I wouldn't say, not with that description. I would say it's either Princess Anne or Catherine or Sophie. Princess Anne, of course, has been identified already by Lady C a long time ago. Catherine showed up. Her energy showed up in a reading I did recently on the subject, to my great surprise. And then, of course, a dark horse in the story, shall we say. Will I be accused of racism for using that expression? But anyway, a dark horse could be Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh, one of the nicest and most hardworking royals. So we're going to ask, is he going to go there? Who's he going to finger as the culprit? How involved is Meghan in this, getting the story out, sort of egging him on, perhaps? And then the outcome, I'm going to do two outcomes. Outcome for Scooby-Doo and outcome for the royal in question. So it's a 6-card reading. Outcome for Scooby-Doo, because a lot of people say that this could backfire on him. Nobody cares anymore. Everybody knows that Meghan and Harry make stuff up, including, and I've just got a frog in my throat as I said that, including car chases and all kinds of stuff, secret weddings, and you could even go into the realm of things like miscarriages and pregnancies. My light is playing up a little bit. If you see flickering, unfortunately, I know it was a bit weird in the previous reading I did. So might be time to attend to the ring light. Sorry about that. But what else did I want to say? And then, so the outcome would be two outcomes. Outcome for Scooby-Doo. This is going to backfire on him, possibly. And the outcome for the royal in question, as I say, seems like everybody now is over the whole thing. And I couldn't care less. So it might just be a nothing burger. But we're going to check. So 6-card reading with the Crow Tarot. Usual disclaimer, it's tarot for fun and entertainment, all speculation, all my opinion. And of course I read energy here, archetypal energy, because we're dealing with archetypal stories involving the archetypal family. And disclaimer in the box below. One more shuffle. Taking a while to get energy into these cards for some reason tonight. I think we got it. Put that card back in. And I think we're good to go. See what the story is with Scooby-Doo and his book and the alleged royal racist. Horrible story. Nasty thing to do if that's what he is being encouraged to do or has decided to do. Of course, got to sell the book. Man needs money. Business is in trouble. And he seems to have lost quite some writing gigs. He doesn't seem to be the royal correspondent for Yahoo anymore. That Harper's gig is no more. People were pointing that out on Reddit today. So Scooby might need to earn his keep and his big payday by coming up with a bit of scandal. I'm just speculating, of course. And there we go. And we have got in the reverse here is the 9 of Swords. There it is when it's upright. Nine of Swords. We've got a lot of worry here, anxiety. Somebody who is worried. And Knight of Cups, I'm just going to show you the Knight of Cups. It's also in reverse, second underlying energy. I have a vague idea. He's a Cancerian. I don't know where I get that idea from. But I think this is his Scooby-Doo is worried. And you could say he's worried sick here. I don't think the royal in question is showing up in this card. I think Scooby-Doo. That's my opinion, and of course it is all just my opinion here on Mad World Tarot. But interesting card, Nine of Swords in reverse. Tough, tense times for Scooby-Doo. Let's look at the situation, the story that we are dealing with. What are we dealing with here? Oh, wow. Betrayal. Three of Swords. So in reverse, maximum betrayal, and a lot of people could feel betrayed with this Three of Swords. Meghan and Harry could have felt betrayed when the royal was made this comment, or Meghan might have pointed out to Harry that he should feel betrayed when this comment was made. But the royal in question could also feel betrayed, could have been very kind and very nice and generous and helpful to the has-beens and the Parkles, and now finds themselves on the receiving end of this very potentially damaging claim. So Three of Swords is a horrible card. We've got two very difficult cards coming out here. And Swords, of course, are communications, the written word, unkind, vicious when they're in reverse like this. So we're in dangerous territory for everybody, I would say. Is it true that Scooby-Doo is going to do this? Is he going to reveal the royal racist in his book? We got the Ten of Cups in reverse. It looks like it. It's unhappiness. It's causing harm to an idyllic image. The Ten of Cups upright is an idyllic image. The perfect family. And then in reverse, it's all revealed to be a farce. It's great unhappiness. This is what was going on behind the scenes. You all thought it was so lovely at the wedding and everything else, but behind the scenes, Meghan was in tears. She was wanting to off herself. I can't use the actual word because of censorship here. But what else do I want to say with that Ten of Cups? I think it tells its own tale. It's a terribly unhappy card. It's going to cause unhappiness, or perhaps the intention is to cause tremendous unhappiness in what would otherwise be an idyllic family environment. So, assuming that he is going to do that for the sake of argument, just for the sake of argument, who is he going to finger? Can you give us a clue, please, universe, who that person might be? That he might be... It's Princess Anne. Sun in reverse. Sun in reverse. It's Leo. She's a Leo. And I think it's a safe bet. If you're the Parkles and you're going to go for someone, you can't go for Sophie. Too nice. You can't go for Catherine. Too popular. Even though that probably was the intended target lately. I think it's changed over time. I think the target has shifted. That's my sense of it. That's the energy that I'm reading, picking up. And of course, this is all I do here. I just read in energy. But I think this is a safe bet. Go for Princess Anne. She's already been identified by Lady C. She doesn't care. She's tough. She's proved her worth in the royal family over decades of very hard work. It's the kind of thing you can imagine her saying, making a joke, ha ha, has been your hair colour with Meghan's hair, and then everybody scandalised and Meghan terribly upset and oh, that's so racist, everyone else ho ho. It's the kind of conversation that everybody has and it doesn't have to be a cross-racial kind of relationships. It's just if you are pale and freckled like I am and your partner is a completely different skin tone, people are going to speculate and make jokes too. It's just what families do. But anyway, to me, it looks like it's Princess Anne that's going to be in the firing line with this. How involved is Meghan in pushing this narrative and wanting this happen? Justice. Very much so. Karma, revenge, retribution, everything like that is in the Justice card. Again, I don't think it's the person that she would like to see fingered, taken down. But a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do, and I'm speculating. That's my opinion. That's the energy that I'm reading in that card. But yeah, I think determined to have her say and determined to get this out there and to accuse. Outcome cards. Outcome first for Scooby-Doo. Is this going to backfire on Scooby-Doo? Or is this going to be his greatest triumph ever? We got Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, I've already picked up Cups energy for him. It's not regret. It's not, oh, I wish I hadn't done that at all. It's quite female energy. He does come across as quite feminine in his energy, just as a matter of course. So it's him. I think he might go around saying, I really didn't want to do this. I didn't want to cause hurt, but it's time. You know, it's justice. It can't be buried. The royals have buried so many things. And I think he's going to justify himself like that by trying to come across as it's needed for healing, because the Queen of Cups is very empathetic and kind and might shed a tear. I don't know if the tear ducts still work after all that plastic surgery, but it will be, oh, you know, I didn't mean it in a hateful way. A sort of schmarmy energy. So I don't think it's going to ruin his career and end his career. How about the royal in question? What's going to be the fallout for the royal in question of this alleged revelation? We've got the Six of Swords. It's going to be difficult times for this person, whoever it is. Because the Six of Swords is leaving your troubles behind and then finding themselves landing in hot water. We could go through a lady, what was her name? Is it Sarah or Susan? I always got it mixed up. Hussy moment where, oh, we might have to have a sit down and have a conversation about you can't really make those jokes, Auntie Anne. Assuming it's her. Gone are the days where you could just express your opinion like that. We're in woke times now and people are hypersensitive. And everybody's in their feels and everybody gets triggered, and so you're going to have a rethink. Might be a little bit difficult for whoever this person is with the Six of Swords in reverse, that they are find themselves being vilified. And I'm sad to see that, because I don't think it's deserved. And I do think that that Three of Swords, whoever it is, will feel betrayed, will feel heartbroken, will feel that they've been terribly let down. So to me, there is a lot of stress about this for Scooby-Doo at the moment. Not something he particularly wants to do, but something I'm speculating Madame wants to see happen because she feels like she needs it for her own purposes of revenge. And Tom Bauer wrote a whole book called Revenge because that seems to be her modus operandi, her thing that motivates her most. Yeah, it looks like Scooby-Doo is going to go there because Ten of Cups in reverse is going to say, well, look, see, they weren't all nice and friendly behind the scenes. They were quite nasty and they caused upset. Who is it? It's a Leo card. It's a Sun in reverse. Could be. Could be. I just had a minor thought. Sun can also be a king, but it's a very minor thought. Very. So there is possibility there, just saying. It's come to me as a very much an afterthought. Possibility that it could be Charles, but I don't think so. Scooby-Doo is going to go around and say, oh, you know, I want to do this because there needs to be healing in this damaged family, and that's why I'm doing it. The royal in question is going to have a little bit of a tough time there, but should be able to ride it out because it's not like a calamitous card. It's just going to be in hot water for a while. Six of Swords in reverse, and might have to disappear for a while even, lay low for a bit. And that's it would be sad if what I'm suspecting comes to pass from such a nasty story and from such a vicious pair. And that is, of course, my personal opinion on the matter. That's a reading. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.